They came to the office. They came to the White House a few days ago, and we had some very good talks with them, and I think they're shaping up. They're very smart, and I think they can be of great use. I like smart people. I like high IQ people, and they definitely have high IQs, you know? It's one of those things, and I think we'll get along with them just fine.
So do you think a deal will be made? Anthropic will be...
People. Now, in the meantime, we replaced Anthropic with somebody else. You know who they are, and they're very, very smart people. They're very, very smart. We have a lot of smart groups. We have some brilliant people. We have the most brilliant people in the world. President Xi told me that. He said Silicon Valley, he called it Silicon Valley. During a conversation, I have a great relationship with him. He said, you have the smartest people in the world. And we do. You take a look at what's happening with Jensen and all of these people, and it's a great honor to be working. I think Tim Cook, you know, I wrote a piece about him today, and I got to know him very well. He's a fantastic person. Did an unbelievable job. And I say it respectfully, but as Steve's have done, I think, nearly as good as the job Tim has done. And I got to work with Tim, so I really know it. I know what I'm talking about. He's a very unusual guy. He gets things done.
Mr. President, yeah, we did read your entire Truth Social post. I just want to return for 1 second and make an analogy here. You saw what inflation did to the Biden legacy. It was 22% prices. By the time he was leaving, it was down to about where it is now, about 3%. But not a single.
It was down to 5%. It wasn't down.
Well, or 3, but not a single leaving. It was down to about where it is now, about 3%. But not a single.
It was down to 5%. It wasn't down.
Well, or 3, but not a single person.
The reason it was down was because I had won the election, and it started falling after I won the election, and I started getting prices down from right after November 5th.
If you needed to prevent that from happening, let's say Chair Walsh thought, for whatever reason, there's some type of energy shock, who knows, with the blockade. Let's say that things got too hot. At that point, just to make sure there was no inflation, would you allow him to raise rates? Would there ever be a period where you could see that was something that a Fed chair needed to do? And if you said he might have an office right near yours, he might not want an office right near yours. He might not want an office right next to yours, sir. I don't know. After what happened to Jay Powell, you might want to be across in those new digs, maybe.
Maybe I'd like him next to me. Actually, it's not a bad idea. Maybe Jay Powell did us a big service, and I call him too late. He's just too late. He's always too late, except when it came to before the election, but that didn't quite work out well for him. So the answer is I want Kevin. I think Kevin's great. He's central casting in a true sense. Okay, I think he's going to do a great job. Yeah, if there's time for, I've been in favor of interest rate rises to stop inflation. I think it sort of is effective.
सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल दबाएं ताकि कोई खबर रह न जाए।